To other people until you get to see your car go down the road. It gives a whole different perspective when it's on a trailer. For me, I appreciate it so much more when I actually look at it going on the road like I do than I do when it's just sitting still in a parking lot. Like, it just has a completely different look, so it's pretty cool.
those door motors back in it.
All right, now I figured I'd do a little race, a little test and tune recap. So this was my first pass. I come in, I put the two-step, we left at, I let go directly at, let's see, 4,500 I left at. If you look right here, 18 pounds of boost, 18.65, 4,500, and everything looked good if you look. So we air intake temperatures, watch this, it's 92 degrees right here. See that right there? Watch it coming down the track. No, this ain't my first run then. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Sorry. Yes, it is. Look, see the 162? I put ice in the tank. I got back around and realized that we still had ice in it. So I said, well, my pump couldn't be running. Check the pump. The pump was running. I forgot to put water in with the ice, so you can't pump ice. That's my own fault. But this pass right here went a 5:19 at 1:37. So I was like, all right. So the next pass I said, well, here we go. I figured, you know, let's try. So I got up on the brake this time, and look, I was on 20 pounds of boost, 4,600. It started popping, but I didn't know if the car beside of me had pulled on in, like it was all the way in. So I let off the gas right here. That's the orange line. Come around, start letting it beat again. It's left on 21.14. Well, right at 22 pounds of boost. Well, 21. I thought it was 22. 21.88, so we'll call it 22. And it just went straight up. Here's the boost curve, but here's what I noticed. See this line right here? The boost was headed up, and then it just plateaus over, and then it starts climbing. So I was like, that's kind of strange, because if you look, you can see it was on its way north. So I was like, you know what? This was a 5:11 pass at 140. So I was like, you know, let's stop playing with this thing. So, well, I was like, let's turn it up a little more. So I added 5 degrees on the timing. As you can tell, it pulled out to nothing. And then on the hit, it was adding 6 degrees is what it ended up adding on the hit. And we left on 20, right at 24 pounds of boost. We made 25 right there on the brake. 24.55, 4,700 RPMs is where it was lit. That's dead on where it left at. But if you notice, look right here. Here's what I noticed. First I noticed that if Nigel didn't have such a good tune in it, would have probably blown up because my O2 quit working. But if you look right here, see this red line, the boost curve, look how it drops down. So after it done that, this pass right here was a 5:02 at 141 mile an hour. This is almost a PB for me. And like I said, we're having to leave on a ton of boost. If you watch the converter climbs straight to 7,000, and then it kind of couples. So I know we're having converter issues, because it shouldn't just shoot straight up like that. So we had to get that checked out. It comes up and then it plateaus over. Never mind, you put that light. But I shifted it dead at 8,200 like it was supposed to, and we crossed the traps. If you look right here, we crossed the traps at 83.43. So I think that might be a little bit off. It's showing converter slip as 30%, or it says, yeah, 30%. So we got something going on here with the converter, because it, let's see what it slips on the leave. See on the leave right here, it slept. I'm gonna call converter people tomorrow, talk to them. But on the leave, it 98.4. See right there, 98.4 on the leave, it slips, and then it comes on down. Well, then it goes negative. So it's saying negative. Well that's positive. Well, it says, I don't know. That might be wrong about that. It says 98% slip, but then over here it says it's negative, which means it would be not slipping, I guess. But that don't make no sense on the RPM versus the mile an hour, because it was 8,300, and then the mile an hour on it was 142 right there. And I think I'll have to do the math to see what the converter slip is. So I said, well, heck with it. We're going to run one more time and try going for that 499 pass. So I come around. The ice that was in it was in it. I didn't have a chance to change it out, but look, it still was only 108 degrees. Oil pressure's down a little bit. I got rear main seal leaking too. Of course, the motor was a lot warmer. So it has a little dip right here. I noticed the oil pressure was dipping back on the hit, and then coming back up and down. So we're gonna check that out again. Hopefully we don't have no freaking, see right there on the first pass. Let's look at it. See, that's about normal right there on the oil pressure, 130, 120. That's about normal, kind of straight. On these runs where the started 60 footing good, it started dropping back oil pressure on the head itself. So we'll look into that a little bit deeper. It might need some more oil in it, but we'll get it figured out. I noticed on the last run too that when I got done, my battery voltage had dropped. So I think, let's see right here. My battery wasn't even charging the whole last run. So that's something else we're gonna have to, let's look at the run before it. It wasn't working on that one either. So we got something going on. I have to figure it out. Well, anyways, I've talked enough. So anyways, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you one later. Thank you.